don't ever want you to look at me ever again. No one wants anything to do with you now. No one.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 shocking betrayals on reality shows.
Day one, I entered this game, and I had to get blood on my hands on day one, and every week it's been piling up, and now I'm up to blood in my elbows.
For this list, we'll be looking at the wildest tales of deception from our favorite unscripted reality series. Would you have handled these betrayals differently? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Lauren Conrad versus Heidi Montag, The Hills. Young adults in the early 2000s were captivated by Lauren Conrad's trials and tribulations. Her never-ending feud with former bestie Heidi Montag can be summed up in 5 words. You know what you did.
What did I do? You know what did I do?
Things were fairly tense when rumors started to circulate that Lauren had a lewd tape floating around town. Heidi's beau Spencer was alleged to be the main source of the gossip. Things didn't officially blow up until Heidi passed Lauren an apologyless letter. That was the final straw for the latter cast member, and she let the insults fly.
You're a sad woman.
Their relationship was irreparably damaged from then on, and it doesn't seem like things are any better now, even all these years later.
I want to forgive you, and I want to forget you.
Number 9. Jeff Lewis fires Jenny Poulos, flipping out. America's favorite neurotic house flipper Jeff Lewis spent 11 seasons entertaining audiences with his equally hilarious project manager, Jenny Poulos.
And he turns it and is, oh, you're just bugging me.
For a decade, we watched her manage his stress with real estate ventures and personal life. The two even became so close that he asked Jenny to be his child's godmother. One day, what started as a friendly lunch between colleagues abruptly turned into a boss terminating his employee.
I think it's time for you to move on, and I am eternally grateful to you, because I would not be here if it weren't for you.
Jeff framed his decision as allowing Jenny to pursue her promising acting career, but she was stunned nonetheless. The two have since traded barbs in the press over their failed relationship, with no clear hope for reconciliation.
You know, heartbroken about how it's all transpired, but I wish him the best, and I always have.
Maybe being pals with your boss isn't the best idea.
It's scary, the future, when you don't know, and you've had such a history.
Number 8. Jed Wyatt's girlfriend, The Bachelorette. The premise is simple. A single woman dates a series of contestants in search of the perfect husband. The only qualifications for her suitors are that they're easy on the eyes and single, right?
I really am falling in love with you.
Well, that wasn't the case in season 15 when Hannah Brown discovered that the man she had gotten engaged to was allegedly in a serious relationship with someone else. When People magazine ran a story detailing Jed Wyatt's infidelity, Hannah broke things off without much hesitation as everyone cheered her on.
That's not what I said yes to.
It's refreshing to see someone stand up for herself and take a firm stand on what she wants out of a relationship. Sorry, Jed, this girl values honesty.
You never know when our time may end.
Number 7. Stassi Schroeder versus Kristen Doughty, Vanderpump Rules. Tracing the romantic ties between the staff members of SUR is like assembling a loud, belligerent jigsaw puzzle.
I hope you do well. That's what I hope you do.
I hope you both do well, but you're terrible people. You don't have the balls to just be like, look, I used you.
We don't have much time, so let us lay it out simply. Stassi and Jax used to date. After they broke up, Kristen slept with Jax while her boyfriend, Tom Sandoval, who was also his BFF, was home. She then proceeded to lie about it repeatedly.
I mean, I'm kind of pissed at you that you would ever think that I would do that, but like,
yeah.
Don't that, Tom.
Stassi saw the whole offense as unforgivable. When she confronted Kristen in front of their coworkers, things got physical. Somehow, the two were able to patch things up over time. They've both since been let go from the cast though, so we're not getting as many updates as before.
I was never hostile towards Stassi at all. Obviously,
well, you slept with her boyfriend.
No, but I wasn't hostile toward her, is what I'm saying. Because they said that.
Number 6. Dan Giesling deceives Danielle Murphy. Big Brother. Big Brother is an international phenomenon, with the franchise present in a slew of countries, racking up hundreds of seasons altogether. It's a game of alliances and deception, but this entry stands above the rest.
So then finally, I know there's Danielle.
BB vet Dan entered the house as a coach and took Danielle under his wing. However, when he entered the game as a contestant, he started betraying her. He even convinced her to put her showmance partner Shane up for eviction and proceeded to axe him from the competition. It ultimately became clear to Danielle that Dan was playing everyone in the house against each other for his own benefit.
We don't need to get into it now, but in this game, you'll never earn my trust back. You know what you did. And in this game, you're dead to me.
When you hear the outrage in her voice, it starts to become clear why some refer to him as Judas. Number 5. Rob Mariano betrays Lex Vanderberg on All Stars. Survivor. Outwit, outplay, and outlast. These 3 tenets are what guide the castaways as they compete for the $1 million cash prize. But this time, the gameplay ruined a good friendship.
It's about being betrayed by my friend. Right. It's about getting a knife in the back.
Boston Rob convinced Lex to vote out one of his closest allies to protect Amber. Even though Rob promised to keep Lex around, he voted him out at the next tribal council.
Hey buddy, sorry about the vote. Thanks for keeping Amber around. I hope we can get over this mess.
This was a game-changing move that helped to ensure Rob and Amber would make it to the final 2.
And I think the way you play this game is representative of the kind of person you are.
While many fans agree that Rob was too cutthroat, maybe his actions were inspired by love. In the finale, Rob proposed to Amber.
I love you with all my heart. Will you marry me?
They subsequently tied the knot, and as of 2022, they have 4 kids. Hopefully, Rob sent Lex a gracious thank you letter. Number 4. Mama June Shannon abandons Alana Thompson. Mama June from Not to Hot. Formerly known as Honey Boo Boo, viewers have watched Alana grow a lot from her child pageant days.
Ain't no one bringing home the crown but me!
They've seen the ups and downs in her relationship with her mother, Mama June, who has struggled with sobriety.
I'm not gonna forget the way that Mama treated us, but I'm really excited to see her now that she's sober. I mean, she is my only mom.
June has tried to make amends with her family, and we see a lot of that play out in this series. However, after returning from a trip one day, she shocked Alana with the news that she was leaving her at the airport to go to Alabama. Even when pressed for details, she wouldn't give specifics at first, eventually revealing that she was going to help a guy friend.
I've been here for 15 years now, and your friend has maybe been there, not even 4 months.
It was beyond heartbreaking to see the pain on Alana's face. Even the producer was shocked. Number 3. Who leaked the wedding toast? Jersey Shore family vacation. If the anonymous letter scandal in the original series was any indication, Snooki and JWoww are masterful wordsmiths.
It's gonna be so bad.
The pair, along with Dina, were tasked to write a wedding toast for their castmate Angelina. In an attempt to be cheeky, they made a series of tasteless jokes at the bride's and Staten Island's expense.
You're the throw-up to our hangover. You are the dump to our island.
Prior to the episode airing, audio from the speech emerged and the 3 were viciously harassed online. It didn't take long before allegations surfaced that Angelina was the leaker. The conflict moved to Twitter, where everyone expressed their hurt feelings. Whoever the responsible party was, it's safe to say they pulled a wild stunt that had far-reaching consequences.
What? Who's crying outside?
Angelina and Chris.
Why? Because of us? Are you kidding me?
Number 2. Sumit Singh catfishes Jenny Slatten. 90 Day Fiancé the other way. Avid viewers of this dating show are no strangers to witnessing shocking twists and turns as they follow the starry-eyed participants' search for love. When Jenny started flirting with a man named Michael via Facebook, it began to look like a classic romance.
Once I accepted his friend request, we did start messaging right away.
But he was actually someone in India named Sumit. While most would be turned off by the fact that their crush is a catfish, Jenny was determined to make it work. Despite her loved one's concerns, she moved to India to be with Sumit.
It's me. He's chosen me.
Their relationship was under constant scrutiny, as his family did not approve. Plus, she had to adjust to the new culture around her.
I don't speak Hindi and his mother doesn't speak English, so I don't know how I'm gonna understand her.
Nevertheless, their relationship persevered, and they even tied the knot.
Now, taking opportunity to declare hereby, I authorize Jenny
and Sumit as husband and wife.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Brooks Ayers' diagnosis. The Real Housewives of Orange County. Beyond the hilarious arguments and campy feuds, true betrayal is somewhat of a rarity in the Housewives universe.
I can't imagine someone would do that.
During season 10, Vicki Gunvalson started living with her longtime boyfriend Brooks. The other housewives didn't exactly trust Brooks's intentions, and their suspicions were confirmed when a psychic implied that he wasn't being honest about his cancer diagnosis.
If I even question Vicki and ask her, does Brooks really have cancer? She's gonna freak out. So I don't know what to do.
This became a hot topic throughout the season, as Vicki defended Brooks against his detractors. She even compared herself to Jesus. At the reunion, she admitted to being duped. In an interview with E!, Brooks produced cancer documents that were later proven to be falsified.
The 3, again from my portal, the 3 bills that referenced the days that I got my treatment.
He justified this by claiming that he too could, quote, manufacture gossip, which doesn't help his case one bit. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.